Hey everybody, this is Randy, the mobile traveler. How we doing? Today, I'm sitting with my friend AJ here. AJ he's become a friend of mine. Quite a unique personality, if I do say so myself. He likes to burn things like I do, so he tends to fire a lot. So, we're going to find out from AJ what you're going to find out at the same time I do. AJ, how you doing today?
So we're just winging this?
We're just winging it. We're just going to wing
cow.
it. We're going to wing it. What's your story, AJ? Flat out, plain and simple. What is your story?
I'm a recent retired. I'm from Canada, and just on a kind of a life voyage exploration, trying to figure out what I want to do with the next 10 years of my life. Learned a bit on YouTube and listened to the great prophets and of van life.
Prophets of van life. Yeah.
So they said, go south, young man, and find vans and go south in the winter.
And that's what you did.
That's what I did.
You got your little ProMaster, and you went and found the caravan.
I started the RTR and quickly discovered caravan life and met you and fit.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So that's why you're here, right?
Yeah. And we're making a movie, man.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry
about that, people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
No problem. No problem.
I don't have an office sign up, but that's okay. That's okay. He'll come back.
You gotta put a red light on up here.
So, that's your story? Do you have a deeper?
Well,
it is what it is.
Well, life is discovery, and
exactly.
And I guess you would say that I'm one of these fellows that I've been at a change of life.
Okay.
And I'm just want to get the next 10 years well planned out, and so anyway, I got turned on to caravans.
Yeah.
I came in here.
Okay.
And I was blown away because they got this guy here, and he thinks his mission is to feed the world.
Your point?
At least the community, right? We got this other guy here. He thinks his mission in life is to keep everybody's rigs running, and so he runs around fixing people's rigs. That's his reason for being.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And then it kind of gets infectious. It's like a disease. And pretty soon you look around and everybody's paying it forward.
Is that tragic?
I mean, like, we're sitting in a manifestation as we speak here, over our heads.
Exactly.
And this is like a brand new, what do you call these?
That's a enclosure?
Yeah.
Clam.
A clam. Yeah.
Clam shell. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got people here who we got different people here. They've all got different resources and they've all got different problems. Almost, everybody is flawed. I think a lot are broken. Maybe all of us are broken, and we just don't admit it to ourselves.
Well, that's a hard thing to admit.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to say you have a flaw.
Yeah.
To admit that you're broken.
Yeah.
But flaws are human nature. Everybody is born with flaws. People can get fixed.
Well, and you know what?
Can be mended.
You know what? There's an environment here that is conducive to doing exactly that. I mean, when you got people like, there's literally everybody I've met here, in some way or another, they're into it. They're part of it, and they're given to each other whatever they got. They got a skill in this or a skill in that. Some people have.
That's exactly right.
Some people have a little extra money, and it's easiest for them just to sort of to help out that way. Whatever needs to be got, right. And like the spirit of this place is unbelievable. And you know what, Randy? you know what? That's what heals the people.
I believe it
Living
definitely
living
helps.
in a living in a community that cares, where everybody cares for each other, that's the real healing power. And I,
It's the spirit of the caravan.
and we all need it. I need it.
I need it also.
Yeah. Like
Everybody needs it.
some people have financial issues. Some people have physical health issues. A lot of people have mental health issues. A lot of people have addiction issues.
Correct.
There's just a whole gambit of things, and it's not all. It's not. I mean, it kind of makes you want to be a better person, living in a world like this.
Exactly.
It makes you want to step up to the plate and do your thing.
Do what you can do.
Right.
To provide for others.
Yeah.
To help others.
We have folks roll in here that they got nothing. Like, they don't even have a bed to sleep on in their van.
Exactly.
They're sleeping on the bare floor of their van.
And he has a bed now, doesn't he?
You betcha he does. Yeah.
He does. He does. He has a bed now.
But even more subtle things like, geez, I haven't seen so and so for a while. I wonder how she's doing. She hasn't come out of her van today. Let's go check up on her and just make sure she's all right. Is that part of it?
That is exactly part of it.
Yeah. I've also had, it's not all sunshine and roses.
Do you have regrets?
I got, one regret and one sadness that cannot be escaped.
Oh, okay, let's hit it.
My big regret is that not once in a while something comes up that really bothers me, and it bothers me to the extent that it puts me into a kind of a bit of a dark place for a while.
Okay.
And doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's painful, and so I have felt some pain here, but being in a community like this, it helps. It's been helping me. But I went into a kind of a funk here and lost a really good friend. But you wake up and to the sort of the social environment that we live in here, and everything is you just get back and things become positive. The other thing that I'm starting to realize is that it becomes like a family, right?
Correct.
But
correct.
We constantly live with people that we've become really close to drifting off, and they're going on somewhere, right?
Well, they move on.
Right. And so it's kind of there's an element, even though it's even so, I feel so close to so many people here. Very few people that I don't get along with.
Right.
And some people that I really feel like I've grown close to. I know that everybody is going to be checking out somewhere, and along the line, and it's tough to sort of break those relationships. Like,
well, you don't.
I know I'll be back next year.
Yeah, you don't break them. It's the winds of change. You blow out of here.
Yeah.
But you're going to keep in contact with people via text messaging or telephone calls.
Yeah.
And then you're coming right back.
I'll throw something. I'll throw something out there. This summer, I'm planning on doing something a little less formal, but maybe traveling together with folks in British Columbia.
There you go.
And so, because I know that the ropes up there, and I think there might be a few of us that are getting together to do a little West Coasting.
There you go.
This summer, so
you'll travel with people and you will bring the spirit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That you have.
Yeah.
Your personality, AJ,
I don't think we could compete with something like we've got here. Like there's just so much positive energy here. It just blows my mind.
And it's amazing. We all come from New York, Florida,
Right.
California,
Oh, by the way,
South Dakota,
I'm not from New York. Even
Canada. We have them from all corners of North
I love
America.
New Yorkers, but I'm not from New York.
Right, right.
Here, Alaska's a little closer. So
Alaska's. There
yeah,
you go.
yeah,
there you go. What would you if people was thinking about getting out and doing nomadic life,
Yeah,
joining one of the caravans,
yeah.
what would you tell them?
You can spend too much time planning a perfect rig is one thing I'd tell them. It's all right. I spent a year like YouTubing, shopping for the vehicles and stuff like that, and finally I just had to take a leap and get something. Slept in it bare bones for a month, and then started throwing stuff in. But you got to get at it. Lee Blake, that's a wisdom of his,
Right,
and I've
right.
embraced that wisdom. I guess life is short, you know.
Life is very short.
And you know what? I'm sort of. I walked into my financial advisor before I decided to do this, and I thought he was going to really say, "Oh no, you better keep working and save a few more shekels."
Right.
You know, it's all. You know what? But instead he said, Arnold, he said, "Yeah, I think you should go for it." And this is my financial advisor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Says, you know how many people tell me that, and then they walk in here 6 months later and they can't do it anymore because something has happened to them. So that's what I tell you. I tell you. Here's what else I tell you too. If you are trying to ease your way into it and just like thinking, can I live this way? Like, am I going to?
Right.
I'm going to get depressed, or am I going to? What problem am I going to have? Hook up with some solid people, and Bob Wells caravans are a good way to initiate
to connect.
people. Yeah, and
Right.
we get tons of newbies in here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every day we have people coming
Yeah.
in here.
I don't know if I've graduated.
Going.
I don't know if I've graduated from newbie yet.
Oh, I think you have.
I get my fire
You get
my
your fire
badge.
You get your fire badge, AJ. You get your fire badge. Yes.
So how are we going to wrap this up, man?
I am going to wrap this up. Y'all, you get to meet people like AJ in the caravan. You get to meet people like this, AJ, whoever, out on the road. Being a nomad, I got to tell you, it's wonderful.
Especially you got a tribe.
If I don't use the word tribe as much.
Okay. A
Because
community.
A community.
All
I
right.
want to use the word community. We do. We have a solid community here.
And right now, if somebody's sitting there, right, and they're contemplating pushing the button, if they can get on the road, they're walking right in here tomorrow, next week, and they are welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
Everybody, and when we're
there's nobody not welcome.
And across all sorts of spectrums and different,
Exactly. If you are a decent human being,
there are some people who are not welcome, Randy.
Well,
tell us about the people who are not welcome. I mean, it's not very many, but they better know.
If you're going to come in here and be a jerk to people,
or a
predators, jerks, trash people. See ya. I don't want you. AJ don't want you. But anyway, that's another story. We're talking about love, people. I tell you, all I can do is shake your hand, AJ. That's it. That's all I can do. He's become a brother. People are good in the caravans. Remember what I say, people. Love one another if you can. And if you can't, try a little bit harder. All right. Next time, on TMT. No, I'm just messing with you. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
Goodbye, y'all.